Hello everyone, welcome to my Chanel BTG Gossip 24. Hayley Lawson gets a shock at the firm and we're living for it on BTG. Hayley Lawson is shocked by a mystery client on Beyond the Gates Friday. Is her murder plot unraveling? Hayley Lawson's murder plot hits a snag on Beyond the Gates Friday. Hayley Lawson is shocked by a new client. Oh, Hayley Lawson, your murder plot is getting messier by the day, and Friday's Beyond the Gates is throwing another wrench into your plans. The spoilers say Hayley is shocked by a new client at the firm, and we have so many questions. Let's recap Hayley's bonkers scheme. She and secret cousin Randy Parker have been plotting to murder her husband Bill Hamilton for his money. Hayley Lawson has been slipping Bill something suspicious, and earlier this week he literally collapsed. Now she's worried his blood work could expose everything. On top of that, Joey Armstrong, John Lindstrom, is getting suspicious of Randy's lies, and their affair cover story is falling apart faster than a cheap umbrella in a hurricane. So WHO is this mystery client? Someone connected to the scheme? A blast from the past who knows the truth about Hayley and Randy's family connection? Maybe someone Bill hired to investigate his own wife? The walls are closing in on Hayley Lawson, and Friday might be the beginning of the end. She's got Joey sniffing around, Bill's medical tests potentially exposing her, and now a surprise client at the worst possible moment. See also: Hayley Lawson's murder plot could unravel thanks to Bill Hamilton's blood work on BTG's Tuesday spoilers. Who's the mystery client? Email amber@soapopramagazine.com with your guesses. The Hawthornes struggle to repair a broken connection. The Hawthorne family is going through it on Beyond the Gates, and Friday shows them struggling to repair a broken connection. Between Naomi Hamilton Hawthorne and Jacob Hawthorne navigating their new normal, and Isaiah's complicated situation with his father Elon, the Hawthornes have more cracks than a broken mirror. Is this about Jacob and Isaiah? Jacob warned his brother to be wary of Eva Thomas, but Isaiah hasn't listened. He and Eva have been getting closer. The Hawthornes have never been good at talking through problems, so this reconciliation attempt could go either way. Will they make progress or devolve into accusations? Vanessa McBride gets a business proposition. Miss V is getting her businesswoman on. Vanessa McBride, Lauren Bulioli, receives an intriguing proposition on Friday's BTG. After Winterfest drama, where her drunk tongue-sticking moment was the only entertaining thing, it's refreshing to see Vanessa focused on something productive. She's been dealing with a lot. Her business decisions were questioned by Danny Dupree, she and Joey have been clashing, and she's unsettled about where things stand. This proposition could be exactly the opportunity she needs. Shanice offers Ted food and friendship. In sweeter news, Shanice Johnson reaches out to Ted Richardson with food and friendship. After everything Ted's been through, the Leslie Thomas situation, tension with Nicole Dupree, reconnecting with Eva, the man could use a meal and a sympathetic ear. Kat Richardson faces tough questions. Finally, Kat Richardson faces tough questions on Friday's Beyond the Gates. After thanking Joey for his help and navigating her rocky situation with Thomas Navarro, someone wants answers. Whatever it is, we're hoping Kat handles it with strength. The office is buzzing, phones ringing, interns moving like panicked bees, partners whispering in corners. Something is off. Hayley Lawson steps out of the elevator, latte in hand, totally unaware that her entire day is about to implode. She immediately notices the strange energy. Hayley. Okay. Who died? No one answers, but everyone looks at her. Hayley's smile drops. Hayley. Great. Love that for me. She heads toward her office. But before she can enter, Rebecca, the senior partner, appears in the doorway. Pale. Tight-lipped. Rebecca. Hayley. In the conference room. Now. Hayley. Unless someone brought donuts, that tone is unnecessary. Rebecca doesn't laugh. That's when Hayley knows it's bad. Hayley steps inside, and freezes. The entire senior staff is seated. Files stacked. Screens open. A projection ready. Hayley. Is this about the client dinner? Because I swear I didn't know the oysters were. Rebecca. Sit. Hayley sits. Rebecca clicks a remote. The screen behind her lights up with a name and a photo. Case 473, Derek Winston. Hayley nearly drops dead. Hayley. Oh. Oh no. Oh, absolutely not. Julian, the firm's coldest partner, leans forward. Julian. We've been retained by the Winston family. Derek Winston's estate needs representation. Hayley's heart slams. Hayley. Estate? As in, his dead estate? Rebecca looks at her sharply. Rebecca. That's the thing. Derek Winston is not dead. Hayley's jaw hits the table. Hayley. I'm sorry. I think the storm this morning scrambled my brain. Because I swear you said, Julian. He's alive. And he walked into our lobby this morning. Hayley chokes on air. Hayley. He what? Rebecca clicks another slide. Security footage. Clear as day. Derek Winston, very much alive, entering the building. Hayley grips the table edge like she might pass out. Rebecca. Do you know him? Hayley freezes. Sweats. Internally screams. Externally tries to look confused. Hayley. Know him? I mean, define know. Julian's eyes narrow. Julian. He specifically requested you, by name. Hayley shoots up from her chair. Hayley. Absolutely not. Nope. Hard pass. Firm conflict. Emotional distress. Pick one. Rebecca stands too, blocking her. Rebecca. Hayley, listen to me carefully. Whatever history you have with this man, you're going to deal with it. Because he wants you on this case, and he's our biggest client of the quarter. Hayley. Rebecca. His complicated. Rebecca. So are you. Hayley opens her mouth to argue. The conference room door opens. Hayley turns. Derek Winston walks in. Alive. Calm. Smirking. Derek. Hello, Hayley. Hayley's blood pressure skyrockets. Hayley. No. No, 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 no. Everyone is watching. Derek steps closer. Derek. You look surprised. Hayley. You were supposed to be. Not walking. Derek's smile widens. Derek. I have a tendency to disappoint expectations. Rebecca looks between them, sensing something huge. Rebecca. So, you do know each other. Hayley forces a smile that could win an award for most pain behind the eyes. Hayley. Know him? Bowley. At all. Ever. Derek raises a brow. Derek. Oh, Hayley. We know each other very well. Hayley clutches the back of a chair like she might collapse. Rebecca. Good. Then let's get started. Hayley's stomach drops. Derek sits. Turns to her. Smirks. Derek. I've missed our conversations. Hayley whispers to herself. Hayley. I am going to pass out in front of the entire firm. Martin extends an olive branch, but will Kat break it? Tomorrow's episode is the definition of tense, emotional, and absolutely explosive, centering on a long-awaited face-off between Martin and Kat, but don't expect a peaceful ending. In classic BTG fashion, what begins as a fragile attempt at peace quickly twists into something far more volatile. Here's everything to expect on December 11th. Martin makes the first move, a rare softening. The episode opens with Martin doing the last thing anyone anticipated. He reaches out to Kat. After weeks of icy distance, accusations, and that unforgettable screaming match at the marina, Martin appears at Kat's door holding a manila envelope and something even more shocking. An apology. Yes, that Martin, the man who would rather chew glass than admit he was wrong, shows up ready to talk, to listen, and to mend. He explains calmly. Martin, I don't want to fight anymore. Not with you. Kat is stunned. And suspicious. And absolutely not in the mood for diplomacy. Kat's walls are sky high. From the moment she sees Martin on her doorstep, Kat's hackles go up. She's civil, initially. But this is BTG. You knew that wouldn't last. Behind her cool exterior is a simmering cocktail of betrayal, resentment, and fear, and Martin's sudden tenderness feels less like a peace offering and more like an ambush. The more he tries to explain, the more defensive she becomes. Kat, you don't get to rewrite what happened because you're lonely now. Martin tries again, softer, steadier. Martin, I'm trying to fix this. Please, let me. And for a moment, Kat hesitates. The tiniest crack appears in her armor. But not for long. The envelope changes everything. Martin finally hands her the envelope. Kat opens it casually. Then freezes. Inside are documents, ones that could rewrite the entire conflict between them. Something Martin had no obligation to reveal. Something he could have buried forever. Kat's throat tightens. Her eyes soften. And for the first time in months, she's not sure whether to scream at him or hug him. This is where the episode delivers its biggest emotional punch. Does Martin really want a truce? Or is it manipulation? The show very deliberately keeps us guessing. Martin's tone is sincere. His gesture is genuine. But his timing? His motives? Kat can't shake the feeling something isn't adding up. Is this truly an olive branch? Or a chess move? And honestly, we don't know, and the uncertainty is delicious. The moment Kat snaps the branch. Just when Martin leans in, just when he reaches for her hand, just when viewers are ready to cry at the possibility of a truce. Kat shuts down. Completely. She breaks the olive branch. Emotionally. Verbally. Almost physically. Kat, I can't do this. Not now. Not like this. She shoves the documents back at him. He refuses to take them. She tries again. He still refuses. Tension erupts. Anger resurfaces. And the entire fragile moment collapses like glass. Martin leaves hurt. Kat stays behind shaken, and worse, doubting whether she just made the biggest mistake of her life. Final beat. The shocker. Just when Kat thinks she's regained control, she receives a call. What she hears sends her into a spiral. We don't hear what's said, but her reaction? Utter devastation. She looks back at the envelope on the table. Kat Lawson appears from the hallway, hair tied back, eyes puffy from a sleepless night. She hesitates, freezing halfway to the door. Another knock. Firmer. Kat swallows, steels herself, and unlocks the door. Revealing Martin Hale. Holding a manila envelope. And what might be, God help us, humility. Kat. Under her breath. Oh, hell. Martin. Morning. Kat. This better be important. Martin. It is. For both of us. Kat's gaze flicks to the envelope. Martin breathes in, bracing. Martin, scienteed. Can I come in? Off Kat's conflicted stare. Cut to black. Title sequence. Act 1 int. Kat's townhouse. Living room. Moments later. Kat moves around the room like a wary cat. Martin stands awkwardly, the envelope clutched like a peace flag he's not sure will be accepted. Kat. Whatever this is, Martin, you could have emailed it. Martin. I'd rather look you in the eye. Kat. Unimpressed. Congratulations. You're looking. Martin sets the envelope on the coffee table. Doesn't open it. Martin. Before you read what's in there. I need to say something. Kat snorts, flops into an armchair. Kat. Here we go. Martin. I don't want to fight anymore. Kat's face flickers. Confusion? Pain? Hard to tell. Kat. Is that supposed to erase what you did? Martin. No. Nothing erases that. Beat. But maybe we don't have to keep bleeding over it. Kat shifts uncomfortably. Kat. What's in the envelope? Martin. Answers. Int. Gates Law Offices. Bullpen. Same time. Phones ring. Papers shuffle. Interns scramble. Hayley Lawson strides through the chaos, coffee in hand, wearing a blazer that says she's ready for battle but eyes that say she's already lost 20 today. Her assistant jogs after her. Assistant. Hayley, your 10 a.m. move to. Hayley. Stopping abruptly. Tell them I'll be there when I'm there. And tell Barry that if he emails me another spreadsheet in Comic Sans, I'm deleting him from the payroll system. The assistant pales. Hayley reaches her office door, swings it open, and freezes. Her desk chair is occupied. By Cooper Lyle. Smug. Relaxed. Uninvited. Cooper. Morning, partner. Hayley's jaw drops. Hayley. You're sitting in my chair. Cooper. Technically, our chair. Hayley nearly drops her coffee. Hayley. You did not just say that. Cooper. Smiling. Surprise. I bought in. Hayley whispers a swear as we cut back to Kat. Int. Kat's townhouse. Living room. Continuous. Kat eyes the envelope like it might explode. Kat. What kind of answers? Martin. The kind you've been asking for. Pause. The kind I should have given you months ago. Kat stiffens. Kat. You think one envelope makes up for lying to my face? Martin. No. It's just the truth. Finally. Kat stares him down for a long, suffocating beat. Then. She opens the envelope. Slides out a stack of documents. Her eyes skim the first page, then widen. Her throat locks. Kat. Martin, how did you get these? Martin. Quiet. I didn't get them. I made them. They are mine. Kat looks at him sharply. Kat. This clears you. Of everything. Martin. It also implicates me. Smiles sadly. Truth tends to do both. Kat looks back to the papers, then away, overwhelmed. Hayley closes the door behind her, drops her bag, steps closer to Cooper like she's debating murder. Hayley. You bought into the firm? Without telling me? Cooper. You'd have told me no. Hayley. Exactly. Cooper rolls her chair toward him, inviting her to sit. She doesn't. Cooper. Hayley, this is good news. My clients, my funding, your brilliance, we're unstoppable. Hayley. I see. We are nothing. Cooper. Yet you haven't kicked me out. Hayley glares. He's right, and they both know it. Int. Kat's townhouse, living room, same time. Kat flips through the documents faster now, frantic. The more she reads, the less oxygen seems left in the room. Kat. You should have shown me this. Weeks ago. Months. Martin. I wasn't ready. Kat. You weren't ready?